Okay, so I wanted to show you how I play the B section of Ain't Misbehaving in the key of G on the tenor ukulele. I'm really interested in showing you this because I struggled with this for a long time, because just playing the chords as they appear on the chart in a way that I would normally do it just sounds very awkward. The key changes don't seem to make a lot of sense, and I thought about this for a long time, and I listened to Fats Waller play it on the piano, and you can hear lines that are leading the chords to one another in a way that makes a lot more sense than if you just play the chords as you normally would. And so as I move through the progression, I move up and down the fingerboard, and it sounds like this. Again. So you can hear the bass kind of slowly moving up as you progress through the chords. So the first chord is E minor, and that's 4, 4, and 3 on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. All of these chords are going to be on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings.
Three strings closest to your chin.
That's right. Thank you, Danny. And this is, the melody is just these two back and forth. The 4 and the 3 on the C and E strings. So you can play the chord, and then jump to a C, which is 5, 4, and 3 like this. You can see your index finger stays on the fingerboard as an anchor, and these two just go back and forth like that. So do that again. Now, the next move is an A, and to make the A, you can stretch your ring finger up like this, or you can put your pinky down like this, whichever one's more comfortable for you. So that's...
And that was the C to the A.
C to the A, that's right. So you're taking the C, making it into a C sharp. So those three chords together is... So you can hear the bass going like that.
My question is your right hand doing the same thing for all three?
It is, the exact same thing.
Let me see the right.
The right hand, okay, so it's a 3-finger pinch.
Call out the chords.
E minor, C, A.
Easy enough?
Yeah, now for the E, I want to keep going up. So I know this is a D here, and I know I've got an E7, so that is in the E7 chord. And then I'll play an E, and I'll play a G sharp, because that's the melody note. I'm going to go, what do I care? Yeah. So that's a little different. It's a big stretch, because you're going to do a mini bar here with the 2 middle strings on 4 with your index finger, and then with your ring finger, if you can, you're going to push that all the way up to the 7th fret. And then your melody is, which is 4 on the E, 7 on the E, back to 4 on the E, and then 4 on the C. So, from the all together, E minor, C, A7, and that was E7 at the end. Okay? So that's a good start. And now you're here. From this position, if you've got to go to a D, and D is right here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take look at the middle 2 strings. I'm going to take this bar, and I'm going to change it to, leaving my ring finger here, I'm going to change this to 5 and 4, and I'm going to slide up like that. Grab all 3 strings, ring finger stays in the exact same place on 7, and the two middle fingers slide up. So that's.
And that's the E7 to the D.
Yeah. Notice that the E7 and the D have the same bass note in this case, which is D. So altogether it's. Now to make a B from a D, we do the same move as we did from the C to the A, which is put our pinky right down right there, or we can stretch like that, either or. And then the E minor is here.
Frets 7 and 9.
Yes, and then we have an A7 here.
How do you play your A7?
9, 7, 9. So all I did was take my, from the A minor to, yeah, so I just put that right down there like that. So I'm going to 2, 5, 1.
With the E7.
It's a 2, 5, 1 in D, yeah. And then I've got to do a D up here, and then an E7, and then another A7 again, same A7, and then I've got a D7, which I'm going to do a D13, D sharp 13, and then a D13. There. So that goes.
Quite a bit.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's it. I may revisit the second part because I got conscious of the time and started rushing. But I guess once we get to here, which is what? This was 11, 9, 11. This is, I'm sorry. This is 9, 7, 9. This is 11, 9, 10. 11, 9, 10. Followed by 9, 8, 10, followed by 9, 7, 9, followed by 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. So that's, and then this is the first time that we're going to use the A string. This is 4 on the G, 5 on the C, and 5 on the E, thank you, and 5 on the A.
So no C string on this
Right.
one. And what chord is that?
This is a G of some sort.
All right.
So that last bit again.
You play
One more
the whole
time.
thing for us?
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so hopefully that'll keep you busy for a while, and we'll see you this Saturday.
Thanks, Barry.
Sure.